starters for Utah. We've got Bailey. Kyle Filipowski is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Williams, and it's George in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Russell Westbrook out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Keegan Murray. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., some adjustments have been made. And, you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
Now George. Here's the three. Connects from downtown.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
DeRozan outside. Achiuwa with a screen from deep. And it's DeRozan missing. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
They enjoyed a big win in their last meeting, putting their opponent in just terrible foul trouble throughout the game.
Yeah, I don't think you can count on that happening every time, but it's a nice advantage when the calls go that way.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's DeRozan to the left wing. Achiuwa passes to DeRozan. Fires from deep. Conchar pulls it in. George outside. Conchar outside. From downtown. The rebound by Murray. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Westbrook. DeRozan. Sacramento passing it around. And another miss by Sacramento.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Down low. Here's Conchar. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Murray. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Now here's DeRozan. Defense is right there. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
And so it's Utah with it. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Here's George. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
They kick it out to Murray. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Achiuwa against George.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that took on Jerry Sloan's toughness and a willingness to fight at all times. Those days are in the past, but they still echo in Utah. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
There's the triple. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Kings trail by 7. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And here's George. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Filipowski in the post. That one goes in. Filipowski's got his second basket of the night.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Westbrook outside. Knocks down the long K.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
George scanning the floor. Puts up a three. Achua with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Conchar covers. DeRozan outside. Now here's Westbrook. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Shoots over George. Westbrook can't hit. Utah leading by 4. George passes to Filipowski. Here's Bailey, defended by DeRozan. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Filipowski.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Westbrook with it. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Here's DeRozan. Misses with the fallback J. For Utah, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Bailey, the pass to Conchar. He takes it in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Greg.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Westbrook finds DeRozan. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Once DeRozan gets inside with the ball, he is very efficient.
Here's Conchar. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Kings trail by 7. To the inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the contest.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Reno. Shooting 1.
Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, BA, and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Now here's George. He picked up 15 in their last win against Golden State. Pass to Bailey. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Murray. Westbrook against Williams. The 3. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Now George. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. George has got 8 points.
Well, he's a solid threat from outside the arc. George is a volume shooter from there for a reason.
Outside Achua. Pass to DeRozan. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. DeRozan's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Outside, Williams. For three, George. DeRozan with the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 5. Achua with the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's George. Give him 8. To the middle. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by George.
The Kings.
George has got 3 assists in the game. And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Okay, Sacramento.
A lot of talented passers entered the league this season. Let's take a look at the rookies with the best assist numbers. Isaiah Collier on top.
He's way ahead of where you expect him to be in terms of awareness. The team trusts him with the ball unequivocally.
Kings trail by 5. Covered by Filipowski. Pass to Monk. Fires for 3. He drops it from range.
If you're a teammate of Monk's, you know that he's always going to be ready to let it fly. So you want to get him the ball.
Here's Collier. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's the floater. He can't get that one to fall. The Kings shooting an impressive 47%. Westbrook. And he hits it to tie the game. Westbrook's got his second basket on the night.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from deep. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Now Westbrook. 5 points in the game. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
A future Hall of Famer. Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
Here's Collier. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. Uses the glass on the layup. Filipowski's got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Monk. Back to Westbrook. Outside Monk. Pass to DeRozan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
That's good from DeRozan. And, Coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, B.A., they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, you got a crowd love out on the perimeter, or else he'll make you pay for it.
And here's Carter, averaging around 6 a game. DeRozan down low. Utah grabs the miss.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
46 seconds left in the first. Collier, no good. Kings trail by 3. Outside Carter. Pass to Clifford. Now here's DeRozan. Fader on the way. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
So simple and so effective. DeRozan is a monster in the mid-range.
Here's Sensabaugh. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. There's a screen by Love. 4-3. Sensabaugh, no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front, leading by a point. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from Utah in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
We've got Drew Eubanks, and it's Baldwin in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Collier, pass to Sensabaugh. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Jazz, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft. And of course, Sacramento, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can. And Sacramento making a change here. Baldwin's checked in. The Kings trailing. Now here's Carter. No points so far. Pass to Monk. From behind the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Jazz shooting 55% for the game so far. Utah moving the ball around. Outside Love. Here's Sensabaugh. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Collier. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. While we have a small sample size of Isaiah Collier, he has shown impressive flashes so far.
Yeah, B.A., I really like how confident he is. When he's out on the floor, he carries himself like he belongs here. A confident mentality can go a long way for a young player.
And he drops the first. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Now here's Eubanks. No made baskets yet. Baldwin's shot is good.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Sensabaugh. Love the screen on Monk. Outside Love. Takes a three. Hits the three-pointer. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a well-practiced shooter. Love knocks down that quick shot like it's a drip.
Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Hinton. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. Love, a screen on Monk. Back to Love. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. No good from outside. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Carter. Back to Eubanks. Shoots over Collier. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Sacramento with some changes. Achua's checked in for Eubanks. Keegan Murray comes in for Baldwin. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Carter. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Williams looking around. Oh, from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Pass to Love. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Some room here for Williams. Utah with another miss.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Outside Achua. Monk passes to DeRozan. Making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Collier. There's the drive. Love for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Monk. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Here's Collier. There's a screen by Love. Will it go? Collier, no good. It's a 6-point game. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Achua. DeRozan with the ball. 17 points in the game. Here's Collier. Utah moving the ball around. There's a screen by Love. For 3, George. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From the high post. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
They set a pick. Jacks up with 3. Drains the triple. Konchar's got 8 points.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Filipowski, he's checked in for Love. And a list of rookies that are red hot. The leaders in scoring over the previous 10 games. In the third spot, Isaiah Collier.
And I just love how he has shouldered the offensive load for them. Just getting to his spots and filling it up out there.
Sacramento leading by 3. DeRozan outside. Monk looking around. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 6.
By no means is Monk an elite three-point shooter, but he makes enough to force you to guard the line.
Pass to Filipowski. DeRozan against George. Now here's Williams. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
DeRozan against George. Outside Achua. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Collier.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
George in the post. Defended by DeRozan. Launches a 3. Conchar can't hit. Sacramento leading by 6. Outside Monk. On the wing, DeRozan. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
Well, look, DeRozan, for his size, an excellent ball handler, able to create his own look.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And they're running. Achua with it. Guarded now by Williams. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Jazz trail by 10. Conchar outside. Pass to Collier to halt the run. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Williams on the wing. Conchar outside. Lets it fly. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Monk. Bailey's checked in for Utah. Filipowski. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
DeRozan outside. Back to Westbrook. Over George. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Inside. And Bailey gets it to go.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Outside Achua. Back to Westbrook. Murray passes to Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. 6 to shoot. Achua with a screen. DeRozan for 3. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan. One shot.
That's good from DeRozan.
Well, he's an old school wing. DeMar DeRozan loves the mid-range, doesn't take a ton of threes, and does an outstanding job picking out open teammates.
Now here's Conchar. Give him 8 points now. Bailey, the pass to George. Here's Bailey. Launches it. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Jazz trail by 13. Pass to Bailey. Now Conchar. Outside, Williams. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
DeRozan looks it over. Right side Murray. DeRozan outside. Shoots over Bailey. DeRozan with the bucket. DeRozan's got 25 points in the game.
Well, guys, DeRozan's steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
And here is Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Conchar can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to DeRozan. There's 31 seconds left in the half. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the three balls weren't falling early on.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for 1, DeMar DeRozan.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
George outside. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the screen. This one for 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Sacramento up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Utah Jazz.
They know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? When you're this cold, you just can't keep tossing up anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's pretty hard to win that way.
Good stuff, fellas. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
You take a look at Utah, the end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Sacramento leading by 15. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. John Conchar is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Keontae George. Then it's Bailey. And it's Williams in at the 3. To the inside. Tipped. A nice shot by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 10 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Sacramento passing it around. And it's DeRozan missing. Jazz trail by 13. Williams with it. Checked by Murray. George in the post. He's against Murray. George passes to Filipowski. Back to George. Clock at 6. Here's Bailey. Shoots over Westbrook. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by George. 9 points in the game.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Oh, DeRozan through staunch defense.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
George outside. Here's Conchar. Off the mark there with a 3. Sacramento leading by 13. Covered by Filipowski. Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks it. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
George outside. Now here's Filipowski. He's guarded closely. George against Westbrook. Looking to get back on track. And George with the layup.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Sacramento Kings Warriors.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. 5th, the Jazz.
And you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Filipowski, the pass to Bailey. And here's Conchar. Achua defending. And here's George. Off target with the 3.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses. Jazz trail by 17. Filipowski, the pass to George. Now Conchar, defended by Murray. Conchar with the ball. He's against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, George buries it from 3. George has got 13.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to DeRozan. There's a screen. All alone. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Williams passes to Conchar. There's the 3. That shot off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Westbrook. Up and in from the low block. 14 points for him.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
George passes to Bailey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Westbrook. He's got 14. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
Now here's Conchar. Give him 8 points now. And that one's good.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Now here's Westbrook. Over George. And it's Westbrook again missing. Jazz trail by 12. Filipowski, the pass to George. The kick out to Williams. Utah moving the ball around. Back to Conchar. Up top, George. From behind the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Achua's got 9 rebounds now. Puts it up from 15. That one rolls around and rims out.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
George passes to Bailey. Back to George. Over to DeRozan. And George gets it to go on the assist by Bailey. George has got 7 points for the quarter. The Kings lead by 10. Outside Achua. Westbrook outside. From outside the arc. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pass to Williams. Bailey, the pass to Williams. George outside. Lets it fly. That doesn't go either for George.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
That free throw misses. Malik Monk's checked in for Sacramento. And Utah with a change here, too. Collier, he's checked in for George. And the second free throw is good. Jazz trail by 14. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Back to you, Brian.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. And he's going for the oop here. Conchar with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Outside, Williams. Pass to Collier. Back to Williams. Here's Collier. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Achua's got 11 rebounds in the game. And he makes it on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Jazz trail by 16. Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Now here's Murray. Westbrook outside. Jacks up a 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Conchar outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Bailey. Here's Collier. Pounded by Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Now Filipowski to win the drought. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Westbrook right side. Pass to Monk. Achua with a screen. And here's Murray. Now here's Monk. Williams defending. Releases. Rebounded by Bailey.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Sacramento leading by 19. Pass to Westbrook. It's good. Westbrook's got 22.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You all know what
Well, it's one thing to push the ball. It's another to take it away. Here are the steals leaders at the point guard position over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Isaiah Collier.
Yeah, he's a pest. He gets under your skin. I mean, all these players have the combination of quickness and intelligence you want in a point guard.
Well, when you have someone who can orchestrate your offense and be the point of attack on defense, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Here's Henson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Bailey. They need this. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Eubanks. It's stolen by Love. Here's Collier. Here's Bailey. And the shot's good. Bailey's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, you wonder just how many times Westbrook has run this play. It's no doubt deep into the thousands.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
And the first one at the line is good. And Sacramento with some changes. DeRozan is checked in for Plowden. And it's Carter in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for Utah. George is checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Kings lead by 17. Outside Carter. Pass to Clifford. Now here's DeRozan. Fade away. The rebound by the Jazz. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. And here's Love. Eubanks defending. Utah moving the ball around. And here's Love. Three-pointer. On target from range. Love's got 9.
Yeah, well, over his last few years, Love has taken way more threes than 2s. He's quite comfortable from that.
Now here's DeRozan. 32 points in the game for him. It's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
For Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 16. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sensabaugh. Love, a screen on Carter. Now here's Love, beyond the arc. The shot comes out. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Kings on top, up by 16. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Collier. Drew Eubanks out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Clifford in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Love passes to George. And the layup is good.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Carter with it. Pass to DeRozan. Fires. High post. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's 36 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now here's George. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Malik Monk picks one up.
An intriguing young talent. George's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
And he makes a first.
An all-rookie selection in 2024. Keontae George is a player with tremendous potential. He's a long combo guard, and I think he's just starting a very long career.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
DeRozan outside. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. And that one good. DeRozan's got 38 points.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Pass to Henson. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Carter. DeRozan outside. Again, the Kings score.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. The 3. Here's Henson. Clifford pulls it in. Clifford's got 6 rebounds in the game. DeRozan right side.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah.
Substituting on the court.
On defense, the Jazz. DeRozan down low. Count it. DeRozan's got 42 in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Henson. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Sacramento. 17-point game. DeRozan outside. Up top, Monk. Three-pointer. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. And the Kings lead by 20.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Henson. Looking to win the run. The Jazz again can't hit.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Back to DeRozan. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Sensabaugh. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Pass to Collier. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. The Kings lead by 22. It's Monk on the wing. Here's Clifford. DeRozan down low. Banked it in off the glass. DeRozan's got 46.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Sensabaugh's got his first 2 points of the night.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Kings lead by 22. DeRozan outside. Back to Westbrook. Outside Murray. Sacramento passing it around. DeRozan left side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. DeRozan's got 48.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Conchar outside. Williams from long range. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have. Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And there's the foul. It's on John Conchar. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Back to Westbrook. DeRozan outside. On the wing, Murray. DeRozan outside. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey, defended by DeRozan. Puts it up from 12. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Filipowski.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
DeRozan outside. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Bailey. And here's Filipowski. Now here's George. Here's Bailey. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Achua. Back to Murray. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, BA. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
And Sacramento has possession following the bucket by Utah. Conchar outside. Pass to Bailey. And here is Williams. From 13. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Yep, that one's good.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Westbrook against George. Bailey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to Achua. Back to Westbrook. Murray passes to Westbrook. Here's DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And Williams has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Here's George. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The way George handles the ball and finds ways to finish inside make him very dangerous.
And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Plowden. Now here's Monk. Outside Carter. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game. The Jazz have gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Now George. Outside, Williams. He puts up a 3. The shot won't fall. Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Eubanks.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Carter from outside. Rebound, Utah. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Launches it. Rebound by Sacramento. And here's Carter. A minute and a half left to play in the 4th quarter. Eubanks with it. Now guarded by Conchar. Eubanks, the pass to Monk. Offline with a 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Well, Monk is mostly known for being a microwave scorer. He's never seen a shot he didn't like. Very tough to stop.
Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. 4-3. Fires in the triple.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Carter on the wing. Outside Monk. Eubanks up top. Here's Plowden. Sacramento passing it around. Monk for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Pass to Henson. Here's Mikhailuk. Out to the wing. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.